Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to a video from Baseball Card Central here. I'm Austin, and I told you about this this past weekend. I mentioned in a few of my videos recently that I was going to be going to this thing called Tigerfest, and Tigerfest is basically a thing they do every winter. It's very tough to get tickets for, but it's an amazing, fun event. It allows you to really connect with the players and just get hands-on experience of a lot of different things. So I took a few pictures that I'd like to share with you guys today from that event. So here we go. This first picture is actually right when we walked in. It was like blizzard, like a blizzard right when we walked in. And you know, right when you walk through security, you see the Ernie Harwell statue. If you ever been to Comerica Park, there's a nice Ernie Harwell statue, and then in the back, actually, they're all the white. That is actually the field, but it was snowing so hard you can't even see anything like the scoreboard. You can't see any of that in the background. And this next picture is just the field after it stopped snowing. And then this picture is all day there was a ton of radio stations there, and all day they had like this kind of show, like they had conferences with players like right there, and then they had the sports radio stations were there, and they were doing like different things all day, so it was playing up on the scoreboard, which I thought that was really cool. And then this picture is off basically most of the time when we waited in line for signatures from different players. It was amazing just meeting the players. Waiting in line for it actually was one of the best parts because of the views that they have you look at, which like this one right here. This was out the window, which we were waiting in line to get a signature. This is right on the Pepsi porch, right next to the Jungle restaurant if you've ever been. And then that pole right there is the right field foul pole. And then in the back you could see Ford Field. And then that thing that kind of looks like one of those satellite towers going up, that's the huge Pepsi porch sign. And this picture is me after I got my ball signed twice. It was by two prospects or minor league guys. Like it was Daniel Fields and Justin Miller, but who knows, they could be good someday. This picture is actually, it's kind of blurry, but the whole time, because they had a different section for the kids, so the whole time they had different like players coming on to greet the kids and stuff. And that's actually Don Kelly. He was reading a Curious George book to all the children while we were waiting in line. I just saw that and I took a picture. I thought that was really cool. This picture is actually what we stopped doing signatures for a little while, and we went into the Hall of Fame room. So there was a bunch of stuff there. It gave you like a hands-on look. You could actually like touch some of the stuff there. They had like a timeline and everything, so this is just a few of the pictures. You could see a Gold Glove there, and then a Lou Whitaker jersey, and yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in there to take in, a lot of stuff to look at, like the championship stuff. Like it was just an amazing time, amazing room there. And then this picture is actually, they had different cases set out for all the different players. This one was actually Miguel Cabrera's case. They had Max Scherzer too, and they had Verlander, and then they had Cabrera here, and that's his jersey, a program with some batting gloves, a ball, and a bat. And it was a really cool experience just to see all the stuff in the cases, and it was just nice to see that they gave a spot for all these new players. This picture is actually, like, the way the signings worked was they actually switched them like every 45 minutes to an hour. They would switch the players at the same line, so you could just keep going and getting back in line and getting back in line to get signatures, and hoping that by the time you got up there you would get like a good player. And this is what we got. It was actually pretty good. Rajay Davis, he signed my ball, and then Drew Smiley is on his right, the relief pitcher. So that was just an amazing experience meeting them. This picture is just the Tigers dugout where they're doing the dugout tours. If you haven't seen my dugout tour video I posted the other day, you could go check that out. That's a video I recorded. And these pictures are from the dugout. This is the Tigers telephone. I know I didn't really go over this in the dugout video that I took. I didn't go over to this area, but the telephone really symbolized the bullpen, because like they make calls on that every single game, and it was cool to see the spot where they actually touched it and they actually made calls with it. This picture is just the scoreboard view from the dugout. Another picture of the dugout. This is the closest we got to the field, actually. There are 2 rows of benches, and one row all the way in the back can actually be heated. Those are wooden benches. They can actually be heated during the postseason. So like, you don't normally see players, you'll see players sitting on the benches that you lean over, which is the one I'm sitting in this picture, like right near the field, and then there's the ones in the back, and those are actually heated for the postseason and stuff. So it's amazing that they took time to do that. This is one of my favorite pictures. It was like a stairway. It was a stairway leading up onto the field, and then the sun kind of setting in the background. This picture is all the different Tiger Cubbies. They all had different names on them. So we found Cabrera in the video, so go check that out. I found Cabrera, I found Hunter, Jackson, and then down there were all the places where they would put their bats and other stuff. And then those are obviously the helmet slots that you can see right there. This is another scoreboard view. Yes, I did take a selfie. There's me right in front of the field, and that's a really cool picture just to see. You can see the building in the background, the Pepsi porch. That's where we were waiting in line. That's where I mentioned. That's what I mentioned earlier in that other picture. This one's inside the clubhouse, and I love how everything in the clubhouse was Tiger themed. Even the athletic equipment had the English D on it. The garbage cans, Comerica Park. There was memorabilia hanging from the ceiling, or on the border of the ceiling there. And then you could see all the different individual locker areas. All the chairs had the English D on it. All the lockers have the English D on it. And so it was amazing to see where the players, they had celebrations there, and they did everything there. So it was really cool to see all these pictures, or to see all these lockers, and now all these pictures that I took of the lockers. This picture is actually the 3 lockers right there were Joe Nathan to the farthest left. In the middle was Justin Verlander, and then to the farthest right is Max Scherzer. And that's where they did all their prep before games. I mean, that's where they celebrate to the postseason and everything. And to be in an area that they actually walked on and actually celebrated, actually was there all the time, just an amazing experience. This is towards the end. We actually got Jose Iglesias. That's when we were waiting in line to get his signature. And then this picture is me and Jose Iglesias. He was a really nice guy. I shook his hand. I wished him good luck for the year. And he was very cool about the entire thing. He didn't mind signing anything like that you wanted. He didn't mind having to go through it a lot and do it for all these people. Just a really cool guy. This is the final picture. I ended up getting about 7 signatures on my ball. And yeah, it's in front of the Ernie Harwell statue right at the end. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this picture collage. Again, go check out some of my other videos. They're all baseball related. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.